Hello everyone. Hi. Okay, today I'm in a different setup because I'm not at my studio or I'm not at my home. So, yeah, so you will see a different background for today. Please adjust with it. Just give me a second. I'll just update people that I'm live. All right. Just we are live. So I just posted this on our Telegram channel just to update everyone that we are going live. Okay, cool. So, yeah, am I audible? Loud and clear? Yeah, I want to see someone uh, commenting if I'm audible. Yeah, happy Sankranti, happy Pongal, whatever you call it at your place. Hey, looking cool today. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's just a different setup and the camera is like very close to me. Okay, okay, great. So we are 250 people already. Hello everyone. Sai Varun got an offer watching a playlist. Great help, Abhishek. Thank you so much, Sai Varun, for sharing here with us. Following you from states, appreciate very. Yeah. So I just want to understand, just out of curiosity, because I know how much of my audience are from US, because I can see that in YouTube analytics. But I just I'm just curious to understand how many people outside India join our live streams because I know you people watch the videos. That is something I'm sure about. But can you comment down if you are outside India? Like in the comment section, just say yes. So, oh, okay. So Nazia is from Houston, Texas, whatever you call it. I'm out of India. Oh, Nixon, Naveen, yes, from Ireland, yes, from UK. Great. Yeah. So anybody is anybody curious like why uh, the videos on the channel are scheduled at 9 o'clock? Oh, a lot of people actually. Very good, very good. Like you must have seen that, especially on our channel, we schedule videos 9 o'clock, 9:30, and we go also live late. Okay, one reason is I do this content of my after my office hours. Yeah, but other reason is that because I have a lot of audience outside India. So we have people from UK, we have people from USA, uh, Canada, other parts of world, and also India. The best part or the best time is to schedule at 9 p.m. IST, which is like 4 p.m. In UK or Europe, some parts of Europe, and it is like early morning in US. So it becomes the best time to schedule the videos. Yeah, exactly. See, somebody posted here. 9:30 p.m. IST is good overlap time with international time zones. Exactly. So if anybody is aspiring content creator, I have a hint for you. What is the best time to schedule the videos? Of course, if you are running an English channel and if you have audience across the world. So the best time if you're in India is 9:30 p.m. IST. Yeah, just wanted to share that. And thanks everyone for letting me know from which part of world you are. Nice time. Can watch the stream while eating and enjoying. Nice, good to know. Yeah, it's perfect time. Usually this is because a lot of people ask me, not general people who are watching the videos, but other content creators usually ask me like, why do you post content very late? Because it's the best time. Big fan. Okay, so first of all, I'll share something interesting. So from Last couple of weeks I'm receiving good number of emails. Yeah, I'm little unwell. uh, this is because of the climate change. I came to a different place, right? So there is little climate change, so I'm little unwell, but manageable. So I'm receiving good number of emails from people, that people started getting jobs. They are seeing increase in the interview calls, which is a very good sign. When you see me posting Monday motivations, right, you will also see that there are freshers, because off late freshers are also posting. They're sending me emails. I don't ask anyone, because I don't, like, you are watching this live stream, but I don't have your email address, right? So I cannot approach you and ask you unless you send me the email. And when people send emails, right, or when people LinkedIn message, I even don't have any WhatsApp channel or Telegram group where I can get your email address. So when people by themselves, if you are sending me an email or LinkedIn message, it really means a lot for them. And that's why I post only those people's, because I'm genuinely confident that they are sharing true information. Yeah. Thank you so much, Pankaj. You're full of energy. How are you maintaining it? It's amazing. Yeah, it's just like, just show up, right? Just show up every day. That's it. For example, today I had meetings from 6 to 8:30, but I still wanted to schedule this live because last Wednesday we did it and there was good engagement. So I wanted to do it this Wednesday as well. So yeah, if you're really passionate about something, just show up. But that doesn't mean I'm asking you to, uh, keep up all night. Okay, the reason for this live is very simple. I just wanted to share some important thing that. There are good number of opportunities people started seeing. Companies are also back to their routine. People, they came from their holidays. So this is the best time that you should utilize if you are an aspiring job seeker in DevOps and cloud platforms. And also there is one constant question that, is 2025 good year for DevOps and cloud? Is AI going to take away? I'll make a detailed video, but in a nutshell, because this is a live stream, a lot of people are watching it. I want to send out that message very loud and clear. The DevOps job market in 2025, at least, is not going to be impacted. Now, beyond that, nobody knows. I can tell you 2026, 2027, but beyond that is like too futuristic. And the first roles that are going to be impacted are definitely development roles. I'm not saying there will be a huge layoffs in the development roles, but the impact of AI will be first seen in the development roles, because a lot of companies are trying to, all the startups in the Silicon Valley or all the AI startups, whether it's GitHub with their Copilot, Devin, all of them are focusing to capture the market in that area. And first of all, they need revenue. So if they target the operations, there are only two things, right? Development, operations. If they target the operations, they know this market is less. So every AI startup will start focusing on the development thing. I'm not saying all the development jobs will be lost, but the AI impact, for good or bad, will be first seen in the space of dev. Later, it will come to the space of operations. How did you make the AI thumbnail? There are a lot of free apps. Uh, I just searched for AI avatar free and I got one app. I just created it. I don't even remember the name of it. There are a lot of apps. And you all know how much AI that I use, right? I have made video on Devin, I made video on Bolt, I made video on GitHub Copilot, I made video on GitHub Copilot uh, Workspace. Of almost every day, I try out a AI app. Don't be scared about it. You know, I'll just tell you one thing. I'm going to make a complete video on this. The thing is that as humans, we have set boundaries for ourselves, where We are only solving simple problems. Take any space, like take life sciences for example. This is the best example. Take life sciences for example. Do you think we have even solved 5 to 10% of critical issues in life sciences? Definitely no. So we have very good developers, we have drug development, but still, just to get a vaccine for COVID, or just to get any medicines for advanced diseases out there, we don't have it. So with AI, life sciences is just an example. Take uh, external territory, or you know, just take aeroscience, or take sports for example. So we haven't solved a lot of critical problems. So personally, my opinion is that whether it is development, whether it is DevOps, whether it is anything, AI is not going to take away jobs. It is in fact going to create a lot of jobs. We as software engineers are solving very simple problems, right? We are solving very simple problems. So it's time for us to evolve and solve big problems. AI is going to help us. I'm sure this is going to happen, and the jobs will not be lost. Be positive, right? Very few people talk about it. A lot of people are there out to scare you, but this is the reality. We are solving very simple problems. Can you talk about learn in public on LinkedIn or Twitter? I would say LinkedIn. Twitter is just, X is just a fancy thing. Uh, LinkedIn is where most of the hiring takes place, right? If you are at the CXO level, probably Twitter, but for hiring point of view, LinkedIn is best. Cool. Yeah, let's. Duration of your Udemy course. What we are trying to release on Udemy are two things. One is a complete project. The project will be from the point of view of explaining the project during the interviews, right? I will do the entire project. We will take a public domain. We will try to integrate the public domain. It will be a fully comprehensive project, e-commerce project. But what's more important is that the project will have dedicated videos where I will explain how to explain this project during the interviews. Like if you take my project and put it in your resume, I'm going to explain you how you can talk best about it during the interviews, and how you can convince the interviewers. Also, what kind of questions that you can expect from the interviewers. This is project number one. Udemy course number one. Number two, that we are again targeting maybe in the first quarter, not more than that, is interview questions, scenario based interview questions, and general interview questions, topic by topic. So these are the two Udemy courses that we are planning to do. We will definitely do it. We already have GitOps. Somebody is asking about GitOps zero to hero. So thing is that because we made a lot of videos, right? So new subscribers of the channel sometimes they don't realize that the videos are already present. Just try to search the videos. Most of the times, the possibility is that you will find that video. We have video on Crossplane. We have video on GitOps using Argo CD, a complete playlist. Hi Abhishek, I'm from Pakistan. Big fan of your content. I have a question. Can I get a remote job after completing Zero to Hero DevOps course? Yeah, you can definitely get, like, if in your country remote jobs are common, yeah, you can get it. But not only with DevOps Zero to Hero, but also try to focus on AWS, Azure, and Python. AWS or Azure, I mean. Thank you, Ramohan. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think all of you are already aware about our DevOps support that we are doing. Just to share an update, we are doing great there. Uh, we have good number of people. I need to check the exact number. I don't want to be wrong there, but we have more than 1,000 people at this point, and most of the people get reply within 1 to 2 hours. Some people even get it in 2 to 3 minutes as well. It depends on, I have a very small team at this point of time, and our focus is to help people whoever are practicing DevOps and cloud. Like, I can share my screen and show you as well, but it's important first to communicate that if you are learning DevOps and if you have questions while practicing, if you join as a member of the channel, you will get access to a Slack link. In future, we will migrate to Discord, where you post your question and you will get answer within 2 to 3 hours at the most. And the best possible time is whatever you can expect in less number of minutes. Yeah. So by just clicking on the join button, you will get access to it. Yeah. A lot of people are asking about the Udemy course. Don't worry, I'll share the update. I'll try to make it as soon as possible. This is a festival season. Before that, there was New Year. After this, after this holidays in India and US and UK, I thought of releasing the video. I'll make sure that you will have the best Udemy course out there for the project point of view. So don't worry about it. You might get it. Not you might, you will definitely get it before end of January. I will share the complete details. Yeah, right. Just trust me in that. You will get the most affordable and the best Udemy course out there. Anybody who asks me like which technology should I focus, uh, like if you ask me one technology, I'll tell Kubernetes. Why? Because there is lot uh, in the space of Kubernetes. For example, even if you look at agentic AI, or even if you look at AI, LLMs, ML models, for all of them, today the target platform is Kubernetes, with WASM, without WASM, but Kubernetes is the thing. So, you know, if you have to be in a place where, uh, AI should not take away your job, if you're worried about it, uh, just keep Kubernetes as your primary skill, and rest assured, at least for few years, your position is very safe, because like it's the platform. There are a lot of new members joining. Thank you, Nikat. Thank you, Gagan. Thank you, Ishwant, for joining as a member of the channel. We will do AI ops first, and then we will do ML ops. AI ops will be free. ML ops will also be free on our YouTube channel. Just once I complete recording of our first Udemy course, I will start the AI ops series. Right? It will not take much time for the recording of our Udemy course, because we have all the content and everything ready. Once we are done with that, I will start free AIOps course on the channel, and then free MLOps course. It will be completely free, just like all of our Zero to Hero series. Because AIOps is more important than MLOps. I keep repeating this. Understand from agentic AI point of view. Understand from AI point of view. Lot of things happening in AIOps space. Thank you, Tektronics. Yeah, people have a lot of innovative names when it comes to YouTube channel names or their Gmail accounts. Tektronics. So what are, like, if you have any questions about AI, just post. I will definitely reply to it. Be positive about it. I spend a lot of time on AI every day, like using AI. I'm not saying I develop models or something, but using AI, AIOps, MLOps, these kind of things. So definitely I see a positive thing. Nothing much to worry about. Just add security to what you do. That's it. Many of the DevOps engineers, what are these? Is Cloud that or Star Agile or an institution good for DevOps? Only asking because want a structured way of learning like a class. Whether it may be online, offline, doesn't matter. Just a need. So we have structured learning path, right? So you posted this question on our channel asking that you need a structured learning path. I respect your opinion, but first of all, I don't know about those institutions. Other thing is that the reason I spent 2 years recording videos is to make structured learning path. So if you need structured learning path, it is for free available on the channel. But if you only need a paid one, uh, you can if you feel that you are dedicated only by paying money, you have buy me a coffee. You can go there and send me money every month. Just kidding. Yeah, but you can get structured learning path on the channel. In 2020, like what do you feel like 2024 still people would go out for buying courses for huge money? 2025, we are in 2025. Do you still think people would go ahead, pay a lot of money for buying courses? Like, why would anybody do that? What is your opinion? Because today you have structured learning path in a lot of places, right? You have YouTube, you have GPTs, you have, so hmm, interesting question. No, 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 no. I'm not in Bangalore. I'm actually from Hyderabad. Yeah, great content in this thing, right? We just did a meetup in Hyderabad. Maybe you missed that. Which company? I work for Red Hat. CKA or CKAD, which one is better to master? CKA is good. If you are a DevOps or cloud engineer, CKA is good. Uh, Also, tomorrow I'm releasing a video on Kubestronaut. Uh, so, uh, Kubestronaut program, I'll explain what is Kubestronaut program, and I'll explain what are the certifications. And there are also great free resources out there. Like there are roadmaps to become Kubestronaut, there are learning paths, there are knowledge graphs, and Code Cloud also has few resources, Discord channel. So I will be sharing all of it tomorrow. Make sure you don't miss tomorrow's video. It is in collaboration with Code Cloud as well. So Mumshad and I, Mumshad has already made a video, and then they approached me to make a video. They are doing great content on Kubestronaut program. So make sure you watch tomorrow's 9 p.m video. I can't share it on channel. I know a lot of people are curious about it. A lot of people ask me this question, but it doesn't make any sense to tell that number, right? It's a very good number, that's what I can tell you, but it doesn't make a lot of sense explaining that also. uh, because I work for a company, I'm not allowed to reveal that number. There are also my colleagues who are watching this video. My manager is watching this video, not this video, but they are on my channel. So you know it's not ethical to reveal the number. Just watch DevOps videos, become a DevOps engineer, add security to it. You are DevSecOps engineer. While practicing DevOps, include security to your learning. You are DevSecOps engineer. That's it. There is no special roadmap for it. In fact, you should not be creating another roadmap for DevSecOps, I would say, because whatever you are learning, let's say you're learning CI/CD, just add security in your CI/CD pipeline. Let's say you're learning Kubernetes, you are learning Terraform. That's what we did. If you go to our Terraform Zero to Hero playlist, you will find Vault integration video. If you go to our, let's say, Kubernetes playlist, you will find videos where we deployed applications with security, videos on Kubernetes secrets. We have a lot of videos on AWS with security, DevOps with security. That is DevSecOps. That's it. To be honest, if you watch our courses, our date roadmap, you become a DevSecOps engineer. Uh, how much experience you have? I have like 11 years of experience in IT. Close to 11, not 11, but close to 11. Yes, I'm a remote engineer. I don't go to office. From past 5 years, I'm a remote engineer. I've not been to office even for a single day. It's good, but sometimes it's bad as well because typically me working alone for a lot of time. Yeah, but yeah, from past 5 years, I'm a remote engineer. Yeah, in tomorrow's video, I will share the complete Kubestronaut thing along with the curriculum. How do you become a Kubestronaut? And I'll also talk about the great work that Mumshad is doing there. So, other than DevOps, what you would choose? Interesting question. Uh, I think one field, if I have to pick up one field in 2025, other than DevOps, first of all, I'm a Golang developer. Most of the people I think know it, but uh, the applications that I develop or I work for are DevOps applications. Like I'm one of the contributors of Argo CD, Argo CD operator, Argo rollouts operator. Before I wrote a Kubernetes ingress controller. So I'm a Golang developer who writes DevOps applications. So I have very good knowledge of DevOps more than development. Even my past experience was on DevOps and cloud. So that is one thing. But if I have to pick up one thing, if not DevOps and cloud in 2025, honestly, I thought about it before as well. It's not that you asked this question and I'm thinking right now. I don't want to make it up. One thing that I feel is cybersecurity. Like if you ask like Abhishek, pick up one thing other than DevOps and cloud, I will pick up cybersecurity because uh, the advancement of AI is very good. It is definitely positive, but it comes with a lot of negative things, especially in the area of security. So I think if you become a cybersecurity engineer, which I was thinking, like to learn cybersecurity, because I believe that it is going to have a great future. Some or the other way, cybersecurity has to pitch in. It has to control. It has to regulate a lot of things related to AI. I believe personally. So yeah, I maybe if I get a chance in 2025, I will learn cybersecurity as well. Honestly, are your seniors better DevOps engineers than you? If yes, how? Who are the seniors? I did not understand. If you're asking developers are better DevOps engineers, I did not get that question, Parag. Oh, I'll share my views on AI agents, which we will learn in AI Ops series. Uh, Overall, it's positive. Like you don't need to learn how to develop AI agents, or you don't need to go into the details of LangChain. You just need to know how to use AI agents. That's it. Lot of questions about cubes or not. Don't worry, just watch tomorrow's video. All your questions will be clear. Okay, we touched 410 people. Great. Very exciting to see a lot of people. Seniors in your company. Ah, okay. Yeah, they might be better DevOps engineers. Seniors in my company, because they have great experience. There are a lot of better DevOps engineers out there. Not just my seniors, but I believe in other companies, there are much better DevOps engineers than me. Personally, I'm good at teaching, right? I'm good at communicating and sharing things. But otherwise, yeah, there are a lot of people who are much better than me in terms of architecting solutions, in terms of doing things. Yeah. Two to three. Okay. Okay, we have 420 people. Great again. Can you suggest two to three projects from your channel to add it to the resume? That's why I created that playlist, right? Real time projects playlist. Please go through that. Okay, there is one interesting question here. I just saw that. Where is it? Where is it? Okay. So this one is important. AWS Community Builder. How do we join or get accepted? I think 12th is the last date, right? Let me quickly see. AWS Community Builder date. Let's see that. Okay, the application deadline is 2025. Sorry, Jan 20, 2025. So, okay, we still have 5 days. So, anybody, I'll quickly explain. I'll just take 2 minutes to explain about the program. So, AWS Community Builder is basically a program by AWS who are trying to build the AWS community. Does not have to be large scale. You can be student as well. You can be someone even with beginner knowledge of AWS. Doesn't matter. Or you are doing great things with AWS. Anybody can apply for it. Only condition is you are writing some blogs about AWS. Again, it doesn't have to be super technical blogs. It can be a beginner blog, but something that can communicate well and help hundreds of other people. Let's say today I learned how to create an like a VPC with EC2 instance with NAT gateway, a reasonable setup with Terraform. And if I put that, articulate that in a better way on Medium, Hashnode, anything that is public, it has to be public, it has to be free. So anything that you put out there, like share such 3 to 4 blogs or videos or playlist or anything that you have recorded, which is helping good number of people. If you share that with them in the AWS Community Builder application, there are chances that you get selected. They evaluate a lot of profiles and they also have a lot of criteria. Like if you are women in tech, if you are women, chances are more. Let's say uh, like you belong to any particular uh, category that they have listed out there, so again you have more opportunities. But yeah, it's a good program. You get $500 AWS credit, which is good for your learning. Apart from that, you also get access to dev2. You get access to cloud academy or something. I haven't used that, my bad, I don't remember exactly. uh, and you also get access to the AWS personal Slack, a private Slack, where you can interact with other AWS community builders across world, and they also share good information. If you're planning to attend AWS reInvent, you get 50% off. You get some cool AWS swags. For example, I have this one here. Fortunately, I have it here. AWS Community Builder. So you get some swags like this, tumblers and all. But moreover, it's a recognition to your profile also. I hope it's not very quick. Uh, right? I hope it's not very quick. If you want detailed information, just search for Abhishek.Veeramalla AWS Community Builder. I already recorded a complete video. Yeah, that's what I keep saying. Most likely you will find video already on my channel. Reaching 400 subscribers, 400k subscribers. Yeah, I think tomorrow we will hit 400k according to YouTube analytics. Right now we are at, what is the number, 399690. So we are like 300 subscribers away to make it 400k. And like, it's a super thing. I'm very proud of our channel and I'm very happy for it. Yeah, we will plan something super exciting for 400k. Let's see. Himanshu, bro, I was going through DevOps playlist. Is there a course that focuses on Azure DevOps? Oh, Himanshu, we have complete Azure Zero to Hero playlist where Azure DevOps is also covered. And I told this multiple times on the channel. Azure playlist is my favorite on the channel. Like, honestly, I told this times before as well. If you ask me, out of all the playlists that I have, what is my favorite, even the observability playlist that I recorded recently, I would rank Azure top of that. Because I don't know, somehow all the videos came up very good. We did very interesting projects in Azure Zero to Hero playlist. Like, we did one complete GitHub to Azure DevOps migration, where right from scratch we took an open source project in GitHub, and in two videos, that is 3 hours, I explained how to migrate that entire thing to Azure DevOps. One of the crazy projects out there. You should definitely watch my Azure DevOps playlist. Even if you are planning for AWS, just watch those two videos. Day 14, day 15 of Azure Zero to Hero. You will love it. Which headset are you using? Yeah. So you will not believe me. There is a lot of noise here, but still it cancels everything. Also, last video I recorded on the channel, from the terrace, right? Some people might have watched it. I recorded one video from terrace, right? There was a lot of noise because it's an open terrace. There are vehicles going around. It cancelled everything. So it's Jebra, the mic from Jebra. I think 65, Jebra 65, something like that. 400k special DevOps Fight 3. Sure, let's try that. Thank you so much, Sri, for becoming the member of the channel. Oh, this question, like so many times this person asked the question, so let me reply. Punekar Rahman. No, we don't have any offline classroom trainings in Hyderabad. It's very interesting. Like, I did not reveal it anywhere, but a very popular uh, platform asks for the offline classroom training, like the setup with collaboration. But I think at this point of time, I'm not ready for it. But yeah, let's see in future. I enjoy offline training, but right now I have a lot of things to record: AOps, MLOps, couple of Udemy things. So a lot of content to share on the YouTube channel itself. So I don't think I'll be able to commit to it. Thank you, Reman. Himanshu, thank you so much again. Cool, bro. Starting DevOps with zero knowledge of coding. I will take a look at Azure playlist. Yeah, yeah. Please start with DevOps Zero to Hero. Great. Three important, like, how can I say three important? Maybe one from AWS, one from Azure. Take one from anything that you like. Terraform. Recently, I did one Terraform project, right? Like, take one Python, or else AWS, Azure, and Python. One project from all three of them. Or like, I see that you are a member of channel, right? Message me on Slack. I will try to figure out something depending upon your skill, because that is more important. Pick projects as per your skill. We'll try to figure out something. Message me on Slack. Use the doubts channel. I'll reply fast there. Or anybody, any one of us will reply fast there. Yeah, there are a lot of clouds, right? Why do you want to focus on Oracle Cloud at this point? It's good. They are doing good work, but if you are a learner, focus on this thing. AWS, Azure, or GCP. How much knowledge should I have before applying job? Complete our playlist. That much knowledge is enough for applying jobs. More videos on differences between Carpenter and Cast AI. Yeah, more detail. Like Carpenter is good, very good, but Cast AI comes up with very additional features. Of course, it's an enterprise solution. So if you want to go for open source, like my company needs a free solution, go with Carpenter. No, your company is okay to pay a little bit and get additional support, get a hybrid cloud, something that can reduce costs even further. Go with Cast AI. Is DevOps is better than fresher graduating at 2025? Okay, is DevOps better for freshers graduating at 2025? See, the people getting graduated in 2025, it's a tricky situation because, you know, because of this AI thing, a lot of people are worried about it. And companies like, they are keenly watching the situation to see how AI advances. So, overall, what I'll tell you is that, yeah, it's a good thing to start with because the future is bright, but make sure you learn it properly. It's not that you just learn it on a very top level and just say that okay, I know DevOps and cloud, but go with a structured path, learn well. Today I received a message on LinkedIn that somebody cracked a job as DevOps fresher. I'll share that on Monday. So that means there are opportunities, right? But you need to go through a structured learning. I'm not sure about certification for cybersecurity. My bad. I said I'm interested in learning cybersecurity. I did not say that I'm good at it. So yeah, I'm really not sure if that certification is good or bad. Okay, somebody's asking why are you or what is your vision for teaching for free for a long time? Yeah, what made you think about the goal of teaching everyone for free for long? Is there a long-term vision? No, I did not do it for a long-term vision, but I personally have a story where I wanted to teach for free. Probably I'll share it sometime. Because of me personally could not afford a lot of courses, I thought, okay, let me do something, let me give something back. So yeah, I'll share that story sometime, but overall, yeah, I don't have a long term vision at this point, but the plan is to make this channel as big as possible and help as much as people. Right now that is the goal. Okay, a lot of members joining again. Himanshu, thank you so much. So today we have good questions. I think Kubernetes certifications are better if you are a certification person. Like start with CKA. Syllabus is huge. Like for CKA, the syllabus is huge, but it's a good certification. And if you do CKA, you will cover most of the topics of other certifications. But it's not mandatory to do a certification. If you are interested in certification, if you want few more points to a resume, CKA is a good one to have. That's what I can tell you. Launch of any DevOps course. Which course? You want paid DevOps course? Okay, I can do you one thing, Akshat. Like, if you want a paid course, you can send me the money. I'll share all the videos on the YouTube channel in an arranged or formatted way. Just kidding. Like, why do you need again a course? You already have things, right? Istio and API gateway, you are confused. Okay, they are different. Like API gateway, how do I put that? Like Istio is primary. See, don't get confused with few features of a product. What is the primary feature of Istio? Why it became very popular? Because of the mutual TLS. So it is still the USP of Istio, mutual TLS, right? That is securely services communicating with one another. Of course, using Istio, you can also create an external load balancer and you can load balance your services, but it is popularly known for mutual TLS. Using virtual service destination rules, definitely you can create kind of a load balancer with Istio, but primary use case is mutual TLS. When it comes to API gateway, it's not like a load balancer. API gateway, like the name says, right? It's a gateway for your API. Uh, for Amazon, let's say they have an API for EC2 instance. They can create a gateway there, which is called API gateway, in front of load balancer, or some load balancer can act as API gateway as well. Assume there is your load balancer. Before that, you can place an API gateway, or you can have a solution which is API gateway plus load balancer. And using that, you can set up some rules like prevent DDoS attack or attach web application firewall for it, things like that. Basically, gating your API requests if they are not correct. Any API request that is coming to your application, you can create a gateway there and you can say, like, it acts as a gate. Say that, okay, block this API call, accept this API call, block the next API call because something is wrong. That is API gateway. I'm not super good with blockchain, so you know, uh, I think it's good, but my comment will not be much useful to you because I'm not good at it. Thanks, Solomon. Thanks, Srikanth. I already answered this question. Hmm. The role of cloud with advent of AI. Like I told you, right? Every AI startup right now, or every AI company right now, they are focusing on um, development part, right? So for now, the operations part is least impacted. So it's good. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, Latashri, thanks for joining as member. Mental health, thanks for joining as member. Prahlad, thank you so much. Hello, good evening. Good evening. Okay, so we will take some time, maybe some 15-20 minutes, and let me invite some people. Uh, we did not do it for a while now. So I'll share the link here. And if anybody wants to join, and if you have any questions, you can join. Let me share. Okay, I shared the link here. If you have any questions, join the link and keep it going. Okay, this is a link. I also highlighted the link. Meanwhile, I'll see if there are any questions here. Hey, hello,
Hi,
sir.
Abhishek. Hi,
Hi,
Abhishek. Hi. How are you? Doing good?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, good, Abhishek. Thanks again. I think so. I spoke with you last month. So I have a question, basically, real time actually scenario, kind of thing. Like say we have a cloud, okay, say AWS or Azure cloud. There are some Terraform resources which were created some years back via Terraform. Some resources, say 3 to 4 resources, and after that, some of the resources were done manually using Portal. So there are 4 resources created via Terraform, 4 resources manually. Now we want to bring the code. Basically, we are using modules. So we want to bring 8 resources under Terraform Cloud and upgrade the Terraform version because it's outdated. So what is the like approach basically for this? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So we learned this in day 8 of Terraform Zero to Hero series, but
Okay.
I already did this complete scenario. But just to explain,
Okay. Okay.
so
Yeah.
this is a very like, of course, we do scenario based things in courses, right? So that's where I covered this. But just to
Yeah.
explain, so it's very common in companies that see, some companies might be using cloud formation template, and today they have decided to move to Terraform, let's say. How do companies handle that? It's a very common
Mm,
use case, right?
mm,
They might have created 10 resources using CFT. Now
mm,
they want to onboard Terraform, but those things are not in the Terraform state file or not in the
mm,
Terraform cloud. So
mm.
for that reason, Terraform offers something called Terraform import. Okay.
Okay.
So
Mm,
what you need to do is first import those resources into your Terraform configuration, which is your state
mm,
file. Either it is
mm,
stored in S3 or your Terraform cloud.
mm,
Okay. Then
mm.
you can reinitialize and reapply the Terraform configuration. So
Okay.
it,
Okay.
using Terraform import, it creates a file. You can take that
Mm,
file and rerun the
mm,
Terraform things. That's where
mm.
it will apply and all your changes goes to your state file.
Okay,
Just
but here
just
one
watch.
question. Yeah, yeah. One
I was
question
saying,
here. Basically, you're saying is import. What I just read about it. I also saw your. I was yesterday only. I finished day 4. But my question is, see, import you do you upgrade the state file with those 4 states. But what about the code itself? You have modules. Say I have 4 modules. Say I have Azure some 4 resources and I have Postgre etc. So I want to bring that code also into modules.
yeah,
Say main.
it will come.
It will
Yeah,
okay.
you'll get. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. Like, just
Okay.
watch day 8 of Terraform Zero to
Okay.
Hero. I
Okay.
explained with example. Example is
Okay.
also
Okay.
there.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Fine. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks a lot for you, and we'll be in touch. And thanks for your time. And yeah, wish
Take
you.
care.
Hope you had a great festival yesterday, and see you soon.
Yeah,
Thanks for your
yeah.
input. Thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thanks a lot. Yeah. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Yeah, most of the scenarios you will be, you might have seen. Yeah. Anyways, let's take questions. I think it also helps you, right, when somebody asks you questions on the live stream. So let's take. Hi, Karthik.
Hey, hi Abhishek. How are you?
Hello. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Yeah. So my question is a little different. I used to. I'm a DevOps engineer, and I'm somehow always laid back and scared. And when it comes to development, and a little bit of coding as well. So how do I overcome this fear? That's my first question. And why I'm asking this is I've sort of developed an interest in contributing to open source, and I want to overcome this fear to contribute to open source basically.
Okay, so first thing I'll tell you, in 2025, you don't have to be scared about coding because you have a lot of assistants, right? If somebody is asking this question maybe 2 years ago, the answer would have been different. But today, like, just install GitHub Copilot, or like it it increases your efficiency 10-20 percentage. Sorry, 10-20 times. Like, you just have to start writing, like you literally have someone sitting next to you and helping you write the code. What is the better way, right? So in 2025, I personally feel the question itself is not valid because uh, development has become so easy. Today even I was showing my team at Red Hat how to use GitHub Copilot Workspace. It is contributing code to open source. Like, you just have to explain it steps in the right way. Of course it will fumble a bit, but still making some changes, you are able to contribute to open source as well using GitHub Copilot Workspace. So just keep using these kind of things and start writing simple, uh, uh, start fixing simple issues or small, start writing easy features. That's how you will get used to it. Today in fact you don't have to write a lot of code, you just need to know the logic. So if logic building is your problem, then yeah, you should focus on understanding how to build the logic, because writing code is not at all a difficult thing today.
All right. Thank you.
No
And any
problem.
tips on logic building?
See, when it comes to logic building, right? So one thing is that take some scenarios. For example, on our YouTube channel, like we have Python playlist where I've taken 4 scenarios. So just try to see how Abhishek is building that logic for that 4 videos. Even we did one shell scripting video. So watch some of the videos, see how logic is being built, and then you start taking the small steps. Like take very simple use case. See, if you are write the solution by your own and try to compare that with ask ChatGPT the solution. See the solution that you have taken. See the solution that is provided by ChatGPT, and try to compare that.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks. Thanks, Karthik. Hey, Srikar. Hi,
Hi
what's up?
Abhishek. Hi Abhishek. After so long time.
How are you? How are you?
I'm
For
good.
people who do, for people who don't know, we did a podcast together. Srikant like changed his career from cricket to IT. So it's a great podcast that we had on the channel. Yeah, good to see you, Srikar here. How is
Yes,
things?
yes, things are going very smooth right now. But I just want to ask some questions around API gateway, AWS API gateway. So we are integrating, I mean, some APIs to our API gateway. So all the APIs on EC2 instances, but we need to integrate those APIs to API gateway. So how we can integrate? So I don't found any videos around API gateway, AWS API gateways.
Hmm. So AWS API gateway, I did not make video, but they have good documentation. See, one thing is that it's okay. You have your API on the EC2 instance. That's totally fine. API gateway is not like you need to put your API on the API gateway. It's just for gating. Like I'll give you one simple example. Okay. Let's say today you go to Amazon.com. Okay.
Right.
Uh, or even take example of AWS APIs. Best example is AWS APIs. You have API for S3 bucket. You have API for EC2 instance.
Yes.
Assume that today you go and you create 1,000 requests. Okay, you are a bad actor, you are a hacker, and your intention is to hack AWS.
Right.
So you write simple script, a for loop, which iterates million times, and somebody is trying to hit the AWS EC2 instance.
Right.
Very simple, right? Somebody can hack it because it's a denial of service attack. Million requests, the service cannot take million requests. It will keep processing Srikar's requests only. When Abhishek request comes to the AWS service, still Srikar's request is only processing.
Processing. Right.
What if 10 people like Srikar with million requests tries to send request to AWS API? It is called denial of service attack from hackers. Okay. To prevent this, what you do is you put a API gateway in front of your API, and in the API gateway you define a DDoS attack rule where you will say if somebody like Srikar is trying to send million requests, block that request.
Okay.
What is this called? Denial of service attack.
Denial
Okay,
of
and
service.
you are blocking it in API gateway. Similarly, let's say another use case. Let's say you want to add security for all of your APIs. I have 100 APIs. Tomorrow, another team comes and add 10 APIs. Another team comes and add 20 APIs. Okay. So if the security of your API is decentralized, that is, if it is written at the level of API, then it becomes headache for the developers. Every new API, they have to keep adding the same logic again and again. What they will do is they will take that logic code outside and they will attach that with the API gateway.
Okay. Okay, but in as of now, the scenario is so our one API is payment set API, so we need to integrate API gateway for that. But the my question, fundamental question is, see, how I create the API, matlab, routes, see slash
Oh,
payments.
that's very simple. Oh, probably I can,
How can reach
probably I can
one
share.
instance from API gateway?
Yeah,
That flow.
probably I'll share the document link with you on LinkedIn, because it's very straightforward. Like, you just need, just like how load balancer, you can also do it with API gateway, but little different. I'll share that with you.
Sure, sure, yeah, sure. Thank you.
Sure. Uh,
Yes.
Thanks.
How's cricket is going?
Sorry.
How's cricket is going in
It's
Hyderabad?
good. Good, great.
I hope.
Also,
Yes.
also you have to come to Hyderabad, right? We planned for
Yes, yes,
a
yes, sure, sure. I am looking forward to it.
great.
So
Yeah.
thank you,
Also,
Abhishek, for your time.
also good that you asked about it. I'll make a video on API gateway as well,
Sure,
because a lot of people might need it. Also, another viewer also asked it, so I'll make a video on that. Thanks, Rikar.
sure. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Abhishek.
Bye. Hey, hi, Bhaskar.
Yeah, hi, Abhi.
We met
Yeah,
in Hyderabad
yeah, we
meetup.
met in the meetup. Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
Actually, right now I have started this year date playlist. Okay, I'm right now I'm in between the first one, like DevOps Hero to Zero playlist. But right now I was in bench in my current organization. From tomorrow onwards, I'll be in bench. Whole date playlist. It will take somewhat more time for me to complete it. So what I thought was, just advise me, is this a good idea or not? I'm just asking you, just give me an advice, because what I thought was, rather than completing the complete date playlist, I would go based on a topic. Where suppose let us consider like Docker or Jenkins or shell scripting and CI/CD. These are the four topics which I have chosen to update in my profile, like so that I can get some more calls. So, like within a span of like 1 month or something, 1 month or 1.5 month, I can. I wanted to know the order in which level of difficulty among these four, or would you suggest any other topic so that it would be helpful for my
See,
profile?
I can suggest you the uh, best topics in market. But one problem is that by skipping other topics, you might not learn that well. But otherwise, like, if you need things that can add weight to your resume, right? Go with Kubernetes, go with Terraform, go with shell scripting,
Okay.
AWS.
I mean,
Okay,
directly going into Kubernetes or Terraform, it would be difficult, no? Like rather
exactly,
than, yeah, yeah.
exactly.
So
That's what I'm
I
saying.
thought like Docker. I mean, in your playlist, no, there is specifically you have mentioned Docker, some around 11 videos or something. So what I thought was, let me complete the Docker playlist, because first, and go ahead with the CI/CD ones. So
Yeah.
that's what, like I mean, among these four, like what would be your order, so that, like, let us
Amongst
consider
which four? Which four?
shell scripting, Docker, CI/CD, and Jenkins. Among these all four, like, what would be the order
Yeah,
so that?
shell scripting, uh, shell scripting, um, Docker, CI/CD. Yeah, this is order.
Shell scripting and Jenkins is okay, or it's better to move to GitLab CI/CD kind of stuff?
Still, a lot of companies use Jenkins. No problem at all. Jenkins is totally fine.
Okay,
Like,
okay,
even in Red Hat, we use Jenkins. So, like,
okay,
don't worry about that. It's a legacy tool, but a lot of companies use it.
okay, Abhishek. Okay, okay. Any upcoming meetups in Hyderabad again? I think last time you mentioned in
Yeah,
Jan and
I'll
yeah, yeah.
update that. Sure.
Sure, sure, Abhi. Yeah. Thank you
Thanks.
so much.
Thanks, Bhaskar. Bye. Take care. Hey, Sachin. Hi. You're mute. I can't hear you.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Now I can hear you.
Okay. So basically, like, my question was like, I am a 2024 pass out, and
Hmm.
like, I was searching for the backend role, but end up by getting a role in a startup at DevOps. So
Hmm.
basically, sir, my question is that, in the startup, the tools that they use are not like very much like a DevOps. Like they use Bitbucket for the pipeline and like not the core tools they use.
Hmm.
So I just want to ask you that what should be the approach? Like the job hour is very much like 10 hours. That I have to go job from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Then, so how can I manage the timing and how can I like approach the learning part?
Hmm. See, see, the thing is that your schedule is very tight, right? So
Mhm.
uh, probably just try to reduce your work hours by 1 to 2. That is something that I would suggest. Uh, if I was in your place, I would reduce
Mhm.
my work hours by 1 or 2, because anyways I don't enjoy it a lot. I want to move to a different company. So any possible thing that I can do, like probably reduce my breaks during the work hours, or take less amount of work, tell my manager that I have something else to do, and
Mhm.
I would take that 1 to 2 hours to upskill, because end of the day you just have 24 hours, right? So you
Mhm.
can't you can't keep doing everything. Like you cannot work for 12 hours and then you cannot skip your sleep cycle. You cannot be not having food. Only thing that you can do is take out time where you're spending more. That is, you're spending more time in work.
Mhm.
Probably take couple of days work from home sometimes. That would also help you. You don't have to travel a lot, right? So
Yes, yes.
this is what I would do if I'm in your place.
Okay. And like what type of tools you will suggest to learn for for the future if I want to like make a switch to a decent package like you say like a decent package.
All the
Um,
things that we have on our channel. See, the reason why I made videos on those tools is because if you go to our playlist, right, date roadmap, whatever is
like
in
I
the
am
date roadmap.
currently on your Docker playlist that zero to hero.
Yeah, just continue with the roadmap.
Okay, so every tools that you have
Yeah, yeah.
like
See,
okay,
there is
okay.
no shortcut. Like,
Yeah,
in
yeah,
fact, I
yeah.
don't even encourage that. I told this
Mhm.
multiple times. Like, if you want, I'll tell that, okay, just learn Kubernetes. A lot of people will watch my Kubernetes playlist only, right? I'll
Uh-huh.
only make videos on Kubernetes. Why should I waste a lot of time? But
Yes, yes.
fact is that it's not true. You need everything, whatever is covered in those playlists.
Okay, and like is DSA asked for the MNC or a good package?
Just a second.
Sure, sure, sure.
Didn't you buy to me? Yeah, it is asked in tier one companies.
Okay, so
If you want to target Mang or something, yeah, it is required.
like so what it's like level of SD or it's like a mid lead code medium or
It depends on the company, right? It's not for the position. It depends on the company.
okay,
So
okay, okay.
it's up to them how they want to do it. But in general, for DevOps engineers, it's not required.
Sorry, your mic is mute. Hello, your voice is not audible.
How about now?
Yeah, yeah, not properly loud. Like it's clear but not properly
Okay.
loud.
I think it is good now, right? Is it good?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you, but it's little bit low.
Okay. Okay. So it depends on the company.
Hmm.
For that company, whatever they want, if they want a DSA round, they would do it. But for tier two, tier three companies, they don't ask.
Okay, okay. And like the projects you have uploaded for the AWS series, that will be like fine, or do I need to like work by my own for the freshers resume?
No, that would be good.
Okay, okay, okay. Thank you
Thanks.
very much.
Thanks, Sachin. Hey, Harsh, hi.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Yeah, hi Abhishek.
Is my voice low still?
Yeah, it's slow. I guess you're not connected with your headset.
Just give me 1 second. I think.
Yeah, yes.
Just tell me how is it now?
Now it's clear.
Is it better?
Yeah, it's better now.
Okay. People also let me know. Okay. Shubham Sharma is saying it's good. So I believe Shubham Sharma. Go ahead, Harsh. Hi.
Yeah, Abhishek. So currently, actually, in my current company. I'm
Hmm.
working like I'm working in GitHub Action for
Hmm.
CI/CD. Not it is
Hmm.
not really fully DevOps.
Hmm.
It is related to data engineering. So we are using GitHub. Firstly, we were using Jenkins.
Hmm.
Then we transitioned from Jenkins to GitHub Action.
Hmm.
So like we are using some tools like Airflow, Databricks, AWS for storing the data. So
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Hmm.
yeah, my point is, can I like switch to a DevOps engineer role?
No, no, no.
Uh,
With that, you cannot switch. So
hmm?
whatever you are doing is a data engineering thing, right? How can you switch
Mhm,
to DevOps engineer? You need see data engineering is completely different. DevOps engineering is different, except for
mhm,
there you write data pipelines. Here you write CI/CD pipelines. But
mhm,
a lot of things are different in both of the things. So you need
mhm.
to start from zero. You might have some experience of GitHub Actions, but still the overall software development lifecycle and the culture of DevOps, you should start from new.
Okay. Currently, like I've followed your DevOps zero to hero,
Good.
and that I've completed, but somewhere I've stuck in the Kubernetes part.
You will
Apart
uh,
from
just
that,
just keep learning that, right, and do
mhm.
some practicals. You will not find it difficult.
Okay, Abhishek. The AWS also I finished. It was a great series, I would say.
Thank you so
It
much.
helped me a lot.
Great, bye. Okay,
Yeah.
so keep learning. Okay, and
Mhm.
you will eventually get it there. Thanks, Harsh.
Yeah, one point to add, just like someone was asking for cybersecurity, which certification they can go, I would suggest they can go with OSCP, and there are platform like Hack the Box and Try Hack Me. They can try out that.
Very nice. I'm not aware of them, but Harsh is talking about these things like OSCP. Try what is that?
Try Hack Me. It is a platform for like
Try hack me. Try hack me. Okay.
Hack the Box.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Harsh, for sharing
Yeah.
that.
Thanks, Abhishek. Thanks for writing.
Bye. Hi, Vivek. Tigalapalli Vivek. Hi.
Hi, Abhishek. Hi, Abhishek. Nice
Hello.
to see you again. I'm the blockchain guy. Like
Yeah, I
you guys.
remember.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
remember. Yeah.
So some more development since last time. I got a good job at another company. Like still in the probation period, but here it's more like a very like building things from scratch. So I have
Hmm.
some very basic questions which I have like which I need clarity on. If
Hmm.
like it could be very basic questions. I hope like it's not too basic for the channel. One thing is, so when I joined the company, I saw most like all the developers are
Okay,
given.
one thing I want to ask, right? Because you are here, and a lot of people might benefit from your journey, right? So personally, you transformed from a complete non-DevOps background. You are a blockchain guy who is
Yes,
doing few things related to DevOps, I would say, right?
yes.
From what we interacted before. So can you tell the subscribers, because a lot of people are planning to get into DevOps. So how did you apply for the companies? What are the things that you like? You don't have to mention everything, but how did you put that in your resume, and did people accept you? Just a quick
Sure.
overview of your journey. People might benefit from it.
For sure. So I got a gist of DevOps because I was working at a blockchain startup as the founding
Hmm.
engineer, and since no one was there, I was handling the servers. So I had some experience on System D, Nginx reverse proxies, and stuff like that. Uh, but eventually, I realized, okay, this is not enough for a full DevOps thing. I followed your playlists from top to down. One mistake I made, I directly jumped into Kubernetes and CKs,
Hmm.
and I thought, no,
Hmm.
and the date, the format you told, I did that.
Perfect. Hmm.
So I did that, the top to end. After that, for me specifically, I felt like the market was crowded, so I was trying to position myself as a DevOps guy in a blockchain related company. Even my
Hmm.
current job is also a blockchain related company. So I would say, if someone is trying to look for positions, try to work or try to build up on your current skill set or stacks. So if you're
Very nice. Very nice. Very nice.
uh, if you're already in a gaming company, then try to maybe look around that, because at
Hmm.
the end of the day, the application is like I joined a blockchain company, but still I have to set up load balancers, still I have to do the
Hmm.
pods. But then I got this current job over probably some very hardcore Linux guy. The recruiter was saying, like, there was a guy who worked on core Linux stuff, but he didn't get it because I have context on blockchain stuff. So probably
Very
that's
nice.
something.
So,
Uh,
so basically, what you're saying is, let's say today I'm working in Amazon. Let's say even for a BPO thing, still, I can build my profile in a way that for Amazon, which is e-commerce, like look for other e-commerce companies because your e-commerce domain skill might help you, and there you can position yourself as a DevOps engineer. So, somebody out there who is looking for e-commerce knowledge as well as DevOps, your profile will be highlighted, and they might be interested in you, right?
yes, absolutely.
Very nice.
And
Yeah.
in terms of preparation, I did a lot of like your playlist. I remember you told me, like I asked you last time, ki, what's a hands-on thing? You said just implement it. So I did that. I Core Cloud Pay, they have some. I took some subscription where you can have virtual playgrounds. I did all that. So a lot of hands-on, and I think you have to keep trying. There's a little luck element also in it. So I think you have to
Great,
keep.
great. Yeah.
Yeah. So my question was,
Mm,
so when I came into the company, so like it's a small company, so developers are getting access to the server. They are log SSH entering the server, and then they're deploying what their app. I'm the first like in-house DevOps guy in the company. So a few things in a pure DevOps scenario, developers should not even see the server, right? Like the DevOps guy is the only one who should have access to server. Like, am I correct on that? Like, or developers do get access?
it depends. It depends. Sometimes if it's a local environment, you might provide them with a virtual machine, and you might tell them that okay, this is your server. You can play around with it. Sometimes they need a server for uh, kind of their playground or a sandbox, right? Not every company might provide sophisticated systems.
Yes.
Like my company might provide me a laptop where I can't install a Kubernetes cluster as a developer. So I might ask you to set up a Kubernetes cluster for me, which is on EC2 instances, and I own that instance. Or you give that uh, ownership to a particular team, and within that team, they decide like at what time one has to use the instance. And so it's not like developers should not have access to the systems completely. It's not
So
right.
each developer gets a separate user ID on Linux, and ideally we want them to like
Yeah,
run the app on as a Docker or like a system D, so
yeah,
that
yeah,
folder permissions I don't have to set.
yeah.
Okay. Another thing I see is like here they are whitelisting the SSH based on the user, the developer IP. So every day I have to sit and whitelist so many IPs. So I was looking at ChatGPT discussing with. So they said like put a Bastion host. Even if I put a Bastion host, of course the number of servers I have to whitelist get reduced, but I still have to whitelist on the Bastion, and the developers' keys will be there on the Bastion, right, for their access. So that's also a security implementation, a flaw. Like I was not able
No,
to
but
understand.
why are they whitelisting? Like, what is the purpose?
So that SSH, too many SSH requests are not coming, and then
No,
not
but
hitting
it's
this.
an internal thing, right? Why will you have so many developers?
Got it.
Like, you might have limited number of developers. No, like, why do you have to whitelist too many things? See, the
Yeah.
thing is that in your lower level of environment, in fact, you wouldn't even need a Bastion host. Uh, you have things like EC2 Instance Connect and other things. Um, the reason why people do Bastion is because they can audit. End of the day, they can see everybody goes through Bastion. So in Bastion, they can perform auditing maybe 3 months down the line, 6 months down the line to see in the audit logs who are the people that are trying to go through the Bastion and access the private instances, right? Even within your company, you might have a finance team and a finance application, something related to it. Nobody else should access, even internal to your employees, right?
Yes.
If you do proper subnetting for small companies, it's not that much needed. Like, why are they whitelisting? You should first understand that reason.
Okay. I think I'll do some more study on this and talk to them
Yeah.
about this. And second question is little
And
regarding.
I would say instead of whitelisting, just blacklist. uh, you know just put all of your developers in one kind of a subnet or few subnets and say, apart from this, everything is blacklisted.
Okay. Got it. Got it. Cool. And the second thing is in terms of suppose a Docker image has to be made. So is it the developer's responsibility to create the Docker file, or it's my responsibility to create the Docker file
Okay,
as
then
a developer?
see, this is a very interesting question. uh, See, what I'll understand this from development point of view. Let's say I'm writing a Node.js application. Okay, I
Yes.
know all the dependencies. Okay, I know the dependencies of my application. I know the build command to build the application, because even before you, I need to build that application locally,
Yes.
right? So I have more knowledge from the building of application point of view.
Yes.
So let the developers create the Docker file until and unless they don't have the knowledge of it.
Okay.
Then it's up to you. How do you improvise the Docker file? Let them create it. Let them create a commit and let them push that to the Git repository. Only criteria for them is to get it built. Then take that, improvise it, add security best practices, use distro-less image, whatever you want to do with it. Then
Got it.
take that to the CI/CD, that level. But let developers create Docker file with basic stuff. Just the application is built successfully. That's it.
Got it. Yeah, this is something I'm struggling because since I'm a blockchain guy, I know the development side of it. It's almost like I am learning the whole the structure, no, no, not structure, but like a little
No,
bit
no.
more
Usually
I'm
in
creating.
companies, this is what happens. Developers create the Docker files, but they just create it at a very basic level that it is built. That's it. They don't
Okay,
think about multi-stage. They don't think about distro-less, right? They don't think about scanning of the Docker file every time. So it's your responsibility after that.
cool. Yep, that's all the questions I have.
Thank you so much, Vivek,
Happy
and thanks for
Sankranti.
sharing your journey.
Thank you so much for teaching me, man. Like I got a job when I was just telling my mom, like this is the guy because this is the guy
Arre,
who's responsible for the job. Happy Sankranti to you and your
take
family.
care. Happy Sankranti. Bye. Okay, so for some reasons, I have to stop this live stream because, like, I'm at a different place and it's already too late. I know a lot of people are waiting, but unfortunately, I have to. Next time, I will try to do it for a little longer time. Thank you so much, everyone. Happy Sankranti, whatever you call it at the place you are celebrating. I hope you found this live stream useful. Next Wednesday, again, we will connect with the live stream. Take care. Bye bye.